Good morning. Rolling the ball up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And across the wrists. Hey, Jonathan. And up to the knuckles and across. And it's time for the fingers. So thumb and forefinger. Thumb and middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. And the other hand, index, middle, ring, and pinky. And today, let's do some bouncing. Switching hands, switching speeds, dribbling a little if you can. Rolling around.
Don't mind me.
And 3, 2, 1, we'll leave the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet are feeling. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Move the ball up to the knuckles, press down on each going across. Roll the ball across the knuckles. Bring the ball back to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and slide it across the top of the heels. Put the ball just below the first knuckle and press. At the side of the top of the heel and press. And the middle of the 5th metatarsal and press. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Release. Reassess. Take a note of the ankles, the knees, the hips. And step on the other ball right in the middle of the foot. Press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Top of the heel, pivot on the toes. That's your tail. And press down right underneath the first knuckle. Side of the top of the heel. And the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. Newbie. And center. Nice deep breath, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Inhale and exhale. Up on the toes, back on the heels. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out. Gather in starlight. Lower down to you. Heart. Throat. Third eye. And 3 times around the crown. Come back down. Third eye. Throat. Heart. And lower down to you. Center. Same thing, other direction. And center. Let's walk or march or jog. Heart rate going. Today, some isometrics. We might have a low squat, no rapid squats. I think I'm going to do rapid squats to get the heart rate going. But you keep doing what you're doing. Or any of the others. Everything. Side jacks. Bounces. I think that's what I'll do. Some bounces. But you can keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you do, be safe. We've got Yin Yoga in the after class. Gotta go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up. Reach for the sky. Come on down. Bend back if you can. Back to center. Bend to one side. And then the other. Back to center, lower the hands to the chest. Press out. Come on down. Interlace the hands behind the back. Raise them up. A little higher. Come on down and shrug. And roll back. And roll forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. One palm up, one palm down, flip flop. Tap the shoulders. Bring one arm across the body, pressing at the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back. Press down and in. Then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. Draw out the hands and rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin. Look to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Back to center, still tucked. Look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. Back to center. Let's do a side lunge. Stretch those adductors. Go the other way. Bring the feet in. Hinge at the waist. Unlock the knees. Keep the spine in neutral. Drop the hands. Stretch the hamstring. Come on up. Turn to one side. Front knee is bent, back heel is pressing against the floor. Stretching the calf. And go the other way. And come on up and let us grab a stick. It is the original Booyah stick routine. We're going to start with some flip-flops. And then let's make a big circle out in front. And reverse. And go laterally. Other direction. And let's put the stick behind in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. If you can, extend backwards, otherwise keep twisting. Come on up, tuck in your chin, and peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. And bring the stick up overhead and down below the waist. Back up, and if you can, drop it behind you. Otherwise, just on the top of the head. Bring it to the shoulders, flop the wrists. And push out. And then let's bring the stick to one side and swing it behind. And then the other. Bring it to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand, or a finger or two. Step back, come on up on your toes. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, and toes. I'm going to do the balance routine. So if you want, you can keep the stick on the floor to the side. Come up on, put all the weight on one side. Come up on your toes, start to lift the foot if you can. If you can pick the stick up, bring it to your shoulders. Move the foot around, do so. Just go as far as feels safe for you. And then start moving the stick if you can. 3, 2, 1, and down. Same thing, other side. Again, stick down if you need to. Start with the toe. Lift the foot. And then move the stick. Wobbles are okay. It's the recovery that counts. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, we're going to do some isometric, but first we're going to do the breathing this week, which is the energizing breath. I'm going to come in, change the camera. And again, it's through the nose. Keep your head still, keep your chest still, and it's 20 rapid exhales through the nose as if you were sneezing. And then we'll take 2 deep breaths, do 20 more, 2 breaths, 20 more. Ready? Go. Last one. All right. Isometrics. Let's make fists. Put them underneath the chin. Tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Press down into the fist and activate the back of the neck there. And release. We're going to do a low squat. Only go as low as feels right for you. Better to spread your legs a little bit wider than hip width. Toes facing out, almost 45 degrees. Come down. If this is as low as it goes, that's as low as it goes. Keep your heels on the ground. Come down and we'll hold for 25, 24. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to do leg extensions. If you want to do them on the floor, you can stay on your back. If you want to do them in a chair, remember you put one foot below the other, and as you raise it up, you're pressing down as you're pressing up. But if you want to do it on the floor, you're on your back, and we do it this way. At the top, let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the position of the legs. And coming up. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll over on our hands and knees. Palms are under the shoulder. We're going to lift our knees off the ground about an inch. and hold for 15, 14, 13, 11, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And we'll get up. Let's grab our cloth or strap or band or whatever you have. Palms facing the body, hands together below the waist, and start bringing that cloth or band or towel up in front, rocking back and forth, pulling in either direction. We'll go up to the forehead and back down. And then go to the side of one hip. Reverse the position of the hand on top so the palm is facing up, and pull up across the body to the other shoulder. And pull down. Do 2 more times. And then switch the position on the hands, go to the other hip, and we go the other way 3 times. And 3. All right. Put the towel band aside. Let's bring the heels together. To prayer position. Press the hands together at the chest and press the heels together on the floor. Activating the glutes and the pecs at the same time. Three, 2, 1. And then make like Charles Atlas. Squeeze those biceps. Bring your navel in towards the middle of your body. Activating the core. Two, 1. Shake it out. Take a couple of reinvigorating breaths. And rub those hands together, cultivating chi. Forming a chi ball. Letting it dance you around, shifting weight from one foot to the other, like water flowing. Oh, it's expanding and contracting. And center. And to the lower down to the end, take 2 deep breaths. And let's open our hearts. Inhale as it comes in, exhale as your hands go out. Move forward on your toes as you go out and back on your heels as you come in. And pause on that inhale. Exhale and send it out. And center, 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Let's go down, gather it up. Keep that spine neutral, head up. And in the immortal words of Master Lee, namaste. All right.
Thanks, Tom.
You're very welcome, Nita. Have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Suzanne,
Tom.
hello.
You too.
Okay, Art, we got some Yin Yoga coming up. Oh, Richard, take care. Hey, Jonathan. All right. So we've got some takers. That's good. Going, Jonathan, you raised your hand. Okay, all right. All right. So I'll switch the camera. And you're going to need a little room here. I don't know if you have enough of here, but we'll try. If you can't do the spins, of course, you can twist at the waist and swing the arms. Otherwise, let's do up to 11 spins. And when you're done, and take your time, take 2 deep breaths. In the meantime, I'm going to change the camera and meet you on the floor. You might want to come back here. You might want to face me. You can do it the other way. All right. So hands are by the side or under the small of the back if you need support in your back. Underneath the head if you need support on your neck. Soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified version. Legs are extended in the regular version. Either way, we bring the head, neck, and shoulders up at the same time that we either lift the soles off the floor or the legs straight up. I'm going to do 6 modified and 5 regular. Starting now. And then take 2 deep breaths. Gonna roll over, get on our knees. Hands are on the back of the thighs for the glutes. In the modified version, you just come back on your knees. You come back up. But if you can do a back extension, lean backwards and come forward. That's 1. Go up to 11. And take 2 breaths. You know, I'm sorry, folks. You were probably expecting Yin Yoga today, and I realized I'm doing the 5 breaths. But we'll do Yin Yoga tomorrow. And let's sit down. In the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor. Hands are usually by your side with the fingers facing forward, but if you prefer, you can put them behind you with the fingers facing the right. A modified version, which is what I'm going to do, legs are extended. Or either way, go into an inverted table up to 11 times. And come back down. 2 deep breaths. And we'll get on all 4s. Hands are underneath the shoulders. And in the modified version, come into a cobra. Unmodified starting down dog. And come into up dog. I'll do 6 modified, 5 regular. 1. 'And when you're done, come around, sit up, cross your legs however feels right for you today, and take 2 deep breaths. We're going to rotate from the waist 6 times in one direction, 5 times in the other, either sitting up or bending down. Today I'm going to stir the pot as I bend. Let's go. That's 6 in one direction, go 5 in the other. And when you're done, switch the position of the legs. Whatever was in front goes behind, whatever was on top goes below. We'll do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse. Pausing on the last round to stretch out. Do 2 rounds of box breathing in the center, then over the left knee, then over the right knee. Here we go. Yeah. 5. And number 6, we're gonna stretch out. We breathe into the count of 4, breathe, hold for the count of 4, breathe out for the count of 4, hold for 4, and then repeat that one more time before we go to the left knee, starting now. To the left knee. And to the right knee. And coming up. Sit down. Hey, Suzanne. And Jonathan, I think you came in later. My brother Jim is with me today. That's the person who was taking care of Alaska today.
Oh, okay. I saw like a dark shadow in the back. Oh, okay.
At first I thought you had a mirror there, and then I realized, no, it's just another person.
Doppelganger, yes. All right,
Take
take
care.
care. See you
All right.
tomorrow.
Thanks.
All right.
You've been called lots of things, Jim. Dark shadow is a new one.
Well, I know I'm dark.
Give Megan a big hug
I will.
and happy birthday. And
Oh, happy
two,
birthday.
and your trip up for the ceremony too. Say hello to
Right.
all.